So you were involved in the crossing of the Ebro?
No, I wasn't involved in crossing the Ebro. I was with the Spelman Brigade, which was the anti-fascist Germans. That were about 5,000 of them. Many of them had spent time in the concentration camp. Yes, in Germany. And they hated Hitler so bad, so much, until they escaped through the woods into France and then into Spain, and they named themselves the Spelman Brigade after one of the leading communists, Ernest Spelman. At the time, Spelman was in jail, and well, everybody, the whole story of him, you know, he was murdered in jail.
So you delivered supplies and
I was carrying food to the front. It was the Brunetti action that I was mostly involved, because after that, the Spelman was out arrested, and it was there that from where they was arrested up on near El Chidi, I was sent on a trip to Albacete to get supplies, and as I traveled down the road, I got so tired, and I hadn't slept in a couple of days, so I went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up, the sun was shining. In the meantime, there was a plane circling overhead. I jumped in the truck. I knew I left. I remember driving down the road, but that was the last thing I remember. It was 24 hours lost in my life. When I come to myself, I was a nurse, a Polish nurse, and a Polish doctor was standing over me in Orihuela, in a hospital in Orihuela. And I don't know what happened, and I never will know what happened. I never know what happened to the truck.
So you drove people around too, right?
Well, when I was
taking them back and forth from the
when my truck was broken down in Valencia, I did make a couple of trips. One was with Ernest Hemingway and Herbert Matthews of the New York Times, and a British newspaper man. They wanted to go to Terriel. This was shortly after the International and the Spanish armies had taken Terriel. They wanted to see the town, so it was me that drove them to Terriel.
So you drove Ernest Hemingway there?
Yes.
There were other writers and correspondents.
Well, there was Herbert Matthews of the New York Times and other writers from various countries. And there was Langston Hughes that had gone to Spain to write for the Baltimore African American.
You met him there?
Yes, I did.
And Paul Robeson?
Well, Paul Robeson was there. Something happened that I don't think could ever happen. I think the first time this kind of thing ever happened, when Paul Robeson sang at the front, it was a truce between the fascists and the loyalists. The fascists held that fire, so did the loyalists, and each side listened to the singing of Paul Robeson.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.